So their bodies tethered to the wheelchair by the ankle. Honestly, the biggest enemy Moon Knight faces as a system appears to be gravity. Hello, it's me, I'm Xyla, and it's coffee and tea again. And just get all that caffeinated energy right behind all my opinions. Here's my beautiful coffee whom I love. My name is Xyla Star, and I am part of a system called the Star System. There's a bunch of people who use this body for a bunch of different stuff that's really cool usually. The thing I'm doing with it is just giving a little reaction. I want to tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not trying to convince you that DID is real. That's somebody else's job on this channel. I want to welcome all of our new subscribers. Thanks for hanging out. Here comes Moon Knight Season 1, Episode 4, The Tomb. The Tomb of whom? I really love the music. Oh, and they're putting Khonshu in the timeout wall with a bunch of other imprisoned gods who got a little too sassy. Right. So Khonshu was imprisoned and left the Moon Knight system's body. Uh-oh, here comes some headlights. Are they friendly? No, they're not friendly headlights. I'm really a huge fan of what a badass Layla is in this. I really do hope that she gets the suit at some point. She just threw a flare on a box of bullets and explodey ways.
Give me the body right now. This is a suicide mission.
Not wanting to give up the front is a very resonant vibe. Cause yeah, I mean, sometimes you're like, oh, okay, cool, I'm done with this. This was either painful or annoying and I am more than happy to hand it off to somebody else. And other times you're like, I just had a really awesome, productive, beautiful day with, you know, people I love and I don't want to go.
I've been in situations like this before. So have I. It's the same body, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure it works that way.
I'm not sure it works that way. It's like the body is an instrument and the person who's in the front is playing the instrument. Think about all the different kinds of music you can play with a guitar. How much personality shining through that guitar is what makes the art unique. It's what makes genre. Some of the stars can sing in certain parts of our vocal range that others can't, and I don't even like singing at all. I would not say I have the same muscle memory to sing like, you know, Angela or Bo or Sydney or anything like that.
You're in love? Are you in love with my wife? I appreciate your concern, mate.
Being with a system, I think, as far as I've ever seen, is kind of inherently polyamorous. For instance, our partner, Ivor, is in love with and actively dating several of us. And some of us are only just friends with them. Mark saying, my wife, it's like, I mean, obviously they're gonna have to figure it out.
You smell like honey.
Ooh, and he's gone to kiss her, but now it's weird. She's like, who did I just kiss? That was an awkward ass kiss. Oh, comedy really has to do with how close you are to the situation, because from far away you're like, it's slapstick hijinks when somebody punches himself in the face, but from like right up behind the eyes with the fist in your, it's really scary and not funny. Just want to say I made a Harry Potter reference a couple episodes ago where I said the Moon Knight system is going to buy its owl, and I felt weird saying it's afterwards. They is much more appropriate pronoun, and pronouns are important because they really inform reality. I love how flawlessly they started using we. Sometimes that's tough to accept.
Oh no. Is that first?
Ooh, there's some guns. Yeah, he's clicking. Oh, I hate it. I love it. This is some Legends of the Hidden Temple shit. Oh, there's a clicky slicer behind the wall. Oh!
You kissed her. What are you gonna do? Try and drown us now? Yeah, I should. She also told the truth about why I'm pushing her away. That was unexpected.
What you choose to say or not to say, based on what the thoughts are, is a very different situation from altar to altar. There are thoughts that go unvoiced if one person is in the front, and other thoughts that would be given voice if another person's in the front. And that's something where Stephen told the truth about this thing that he felt he needed to tell the truth about. That's something Mark couldn't say. And that's a difficult, complex, evolutionary part of the whole DID experience.
I think we're looking at the long-lost tomb of Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great, great queer representation. Except for he was also a mass murderer.
Sorry, Mr. Great. Your husband, he is in agony. More pain than anyone could bear.
Secrets do that.
Are you done?
Are you finished or are you done? Whoa! Whoa! Arthur Harrow just shot the Moon Knight System's body like a sweaty-faced douche. Well, now what? What the hell is this cheap-ass set? Well, this is actually Legends of the Hidden Temple. What is going on? Oh, I know, this isn't gonna be some afterlife. Nope. It's a psych ward. There's everybody's pills. The psych hospital that we stayed at did not have that bougie cupcake tray. What is happening? Where are we? So, their bodies tethered to the wheelchair by the ankle. Honestly, the biggest enemy Moon Knight faces as a system appears to be gravity. Little Moon Knight action figure? What is this, like Logan? Well, here's Ethan Hawke, presumably also still Arthur Harrow, but dressed like Napoleon Dynamite's brother.
Being able to differentiate between what's real and what's in your head.
Derealization is one of several very effective methods of dissociating. What's interesting is the way derealization presents itself for systems a lot of the time. Initially, you feel derealized when there are other voices talking to you. You know, that's not real life, right? But eventually, you understand that tables turn. The derealization was that you were one person.
We don't live in a material world. We live in a psychic world.
Are we in their brain? Okay, so that's some reality problems. The way the environment just tipped and all the lamps started moving makes me feel like we're not in real space. Makes me feel like we're in some sort of liminal brain space. Someone's in that sarcophagus. I hope it's Steven. It's Steven! Yay!
Steven!
Oh, they just hug each other so hard. Oh my god. That was so beautiful. I love that. Ooh, who's gonna be in that? Is it Jake Lockley? Tommy? What? I'm so thrilled. That was lovely. There are things I loved. The music has been spectacular. Acting's pretty tremendous. It's gonna be interesting to see how they resolve the love triangle that's evolving between Stephen, Layla, and Mark. I'm interested to see where the hell they are. I'm thoroughly entertained, I'm thoroughly enthralled, ensconced, and enraptured. I hope they can keep it up. It's really cool to see. It just makes me feel more real. Anyway, I love you, and thanks for hanging out. Please stay tuned for more stellar content. Again, you can follow us on Twitter at Star System Live. You can follow us on TikTok at Star System Live. You can follow us on Instagram at starsystem.earth. And you can follow us on, most importantly of all, Patreon. The links are all right there down in the description. Like, share, subscribe, and like, and share and subscribe if you want to. And I guess we'll do this next week, okay?